Welcome to Lozija. So today we are going to speak again about the Sniper M1. So here we have Artisan, okay? And when you load the UI of the M1 into Artisan, you have this panel. So at the beginning it's going to be in off position. You are going to have no reading, and normally the machine after a moment is going to do some beeps, okay? Here you are. So you wait for 3 seconds, and after pushing on, you are going to have the reading of the temperature. That's the way you know that you have the machine connected to the software. Normally, when you plug the machine or by Bluetooth or with the USB cable, you have to check the COM port in your device manager, okay? And you look at the number of the COM. Here, what is interesting is first the temperature. ET is the exhaust temperature, BT is the bin temperature, the delta BT, it's what we call generally the ROR, rate of rise, and it gives you the speed at which the bins are absorbing the heat of the roaster. Then you have other information like the heater, the drum, the SV that we are going to look later, and the ambient temperature, okay? We have a series of buttons here and slider here. But if you don't like this UI all in white, you can go directly here into config, theme, and for example, you can change for midnight. I'm going to put it back, okay? Okay? Good. So the UI of Artisan, it's totally changeable. You can change the label of the button. You can change the color if you don't like the color of the button. So here I'm going to connect to the machine, and we are going to first make the machine turn the drum. So I'm going to look at this button. Here you have a series of 5 buttons and a 6th one here. So you have 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%, 100%. Lower than 60 doesn't make really any sense, so it's okay. So I'm going to push 70, and we hear already the drum in the machine spinning, okay? And if I press 100, okay, if I want to stop it, I just click drum off. Here we have the same for the dampener. So you have from 20% to 100%. So let's go for a 20%. You start to hear already the machine, okay? And now we are going to put at the maximum, and you hear it's like a light sound of an air dryer, okay? So it's not too noisy, it's quite comfortable. Then we can stop it too. The other thing you can do, it's the heater here. You have 20% to 100%. I can click the heater, put a little bit of dampener also, and here you can see the light already inside the machine. If you put your hand behind the exhaust pipe, you are going to feel the heat slowly increasing, okay? Then you have 2 little buttons here on the right side. This one is to start the cooling of the bins after you take the bins out, so the cooling on. This fan is much more noisier, okay? But it's to cool the bins as fast as possible. And you can click cooling off, okay? So if you want 45% of heater, you can do it here on the slider. So now there is one more slider here that we didn't explore, is the SV. The SV, it's a little bit if you want your target temperature that you want to have. For example, if I want the target temperature to be 205 degrees, then I put 205, okay? And you have 3 colors in the classical UI. Normally the green one indicates more or less the drying phase. The yellow one indicates more or less the milled phase, the second phase. And here on the red area you have the development phase. So that's all you have here in the UI. There is many things in the software. It's very complete, and as I say, it can do also stock management of your bins. That's it. I hope you like it and see you next time.